The Flying Reporter YouTube channel is made possible thanks to the help of my Supporters Club members and Patreons and my sponsor, Anglian War Birds. This summer I tagged along with my friends in 2 aeroplanes on a tour of Scotland. The first leg was in Richard's SR22, where we departed Turweston for a midway stop at Leeds East.
So there's not a lot of air comes out of these, a little bit.
Oh, that's better.
Oh,
that's nice.
Turweston Radio, November 214 Charlie Lima, request radio track and taxi for flight to Leeds East.
November 214 Charlie Lima, your 5 taxiing to Alpha for runway 09, the QNH 1026.
Taxi to 09, 1026, taxi to Alpha, November 214 Charlie Lima.
Ordinarily I would have flown myself and this would have been a 3-ship tour, but at the time I was without my own set of wings. The good news is that I'm now the proud owner of this Piper Arrow 3 Turbo. I picked it up a few weeks ago and I'm looking forward to bringing you some exciting videos of my adventures in India Victor. My Supporters Club members have already had a tour of the new aeroplane and witnessed my first flight in it. Join up now if you're eager to see more.
First radio, Golf Sierra Romeo, Whiskey November, holding short runway 09 at Bravo, ready for departure.
After the Cirrus has passed you, good to take the runway.
Roger, after departure, Cirrus sliding out, runway 09, Golf Whiskey November.
So the plan, guys, today is we're going up to Scotland again. Have you been up to Scotland before?
Not in the aeroplane, no.
Sean's in the back. Sean, have you been to Scotland before in the aeroplane?
No, not in the school planes.
Magic. You see, we're all wearing the uniform today, the Flying Reporter caps.
Yeah.
You got yours on, Sean?
Yeah, all good.
Get yours now from the Flying Reporter shop. So yeah, Scotland today. We're going first to Leeds East and then Perth after that. Overnight in Perth and then see what we do tomorrow. And we picked a brilliant weekend for it, as you can see. Lovely weather.
Radar basic service, you have QNH's 1027, pass your details. Oscar Sierra, thank
and how long have you been flying for, Richard?
1 PLB, VFR,
good question.
Position.
Well, I'm 50, coming up 50.
Me too.
And I'm sure it was my 40th birthday that I had the trial flight, so I'm guessing 10 years, but...
I think we're about the same, more or less.
Basic
Yeah.
service you have and report
10 years,
Melton
yeah, I think it
Mowbray.
might be 10 years.
Radar, good day, Ryanair 1074, leveling off level 100 over Vellic. Ryanair 1074, surveillance radar, fly heading 360 degrees, vectoring ILS approach runway 27.
So I normally change the tanks every sort of 10 gallons. We've used 6 gallons so far.
There's aircraft inbound, which we're could be in conflict with.
November 4, Charlie Lima, contact East Midlands Director 123.130.
East Midlands Director 120-130, November 214 Charlie Lima. East Midlands Director, November 214 Charlie Lima.
214 Charlie Lima, continue on track.
Continue on track, November 214 Charlie Lima.
Oh, we like that.
Oh, he's going to make them move instead of us.
I think we'll be clear of it by the time he's near the final approach.
So you could actually go in the airways with this, Rich, couldn't you?
Yep.
You've got a full IR? Like
yes.
Yeah, nice one.
Yeah.
Do you use it much?
Do I use it much? I think most of my flying has probably been. I mean, I've done over 100 hours of instruments now.
Oh, great! Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I think I do use it, but not. Not as much as when it's VFR, I fly VFR. I don't fly IFR for the sake of it, which I think I need to do a little bit more. Just
some people do, don't they? They will force themselves to fly IFR. I think if you lived, I don't know, if you lived further south, maybe you would use it more.
Yeah.
No.
You're right.
Do not. Please don't try.
We've got Bart Simpson in the back, haven't we?
As Yoda.
I do Yoda impressions for my son.
Oh, really? Come on in, let's hear him.
I can't if I can do it now. It is not. No, I can't do it. Hang on. Let me practice off mic.
It is not real, the Loch Ness monster.
Oh, I like it, yeah, it sounds
I
good.
say that need a bit more practice, a bit out of practice.
There's work to be done, John, I'm not going to lie.
The weather was perfect and the Cirrus performed flawlessly. It takes off, cruises and lands just like an airliner. I'm well jealous of Richard. Well, we enjoyed that. A bit busy when we arrived. Oh, my hat nearly went then. Bit busy when we arrived. But great flying in the Cirrus with Richard. What a lovely machine, and very comfortable too. Very comfortable. So here we are at Leeds East, or Fenton as they are known on the radio. We stopped for lunch at the airfield restaurant, which was very pleasant, then reboarded our aeroplanes for the next leg to Perth.
.06, the runway it is.
No point having runway behind you.
No point whatsoever.
Number 214 Charlie is ready for departure.
Surface wind 350, 3 knots.
Roger, roll.
The aeroplane pretty much flew itself up the east coast of Britain. Well, it is a Cirrus after all. This is always a pleasant route with its interesting views, easy controlled airspace transits and handovers from one controller to another. It's great sharing these flying trips with friends. We all learn from each other and share the flying and navigation tasks. Perth was a very friendly aerodrome. We enjoyed our overnight stop there. The next day, I jumped in John's TB10 for a 2-hour flight to Inverness.
Perth Radio, good afternoon. Golf Bravo Hotel Delta Echo. Request aerodrome information, VFR flight to Inverness, 2 on board.
Golf Bravo Hotel Delta Echo, runway 27 right hand, QNH 1025.
Runway 27 right hand, QNH 1025, and we're taxiing to holding point Charlie, Golf Bravo Hotel Delta Echo.
Delta Echo, roger. What's your fuel endurance?
4.5 hours, Golf Delta Echo.
If those things can fly in this weather, we can.
Absolutely. So you got 1025 on the altimeter? Yes, you have.
Anyone behind? Is he pulled up behind me? I'll do power checks.
I can't see actually, but I don't think so.
We will make taxi to Charlie departure.
Golf Delta Echo, holding point Charlie, ready for departure.
Delta Echo, roger.
Bit of backtrack now.
And Golf Delta Echo, we can see the aircraft on climb out. Can't see anything else in the circuit, so if you agree, we're going to line up backtrack runway 27.
Delta Echo, roger.
Okay.
Golf Delta Delta, taxiing to Charlie.
Not final.
All clear on final.
Lima Mike, I'll be holding it, Charlie.
November 214 Charlie Lima, also taxi into Charlie.
Might be hot in here.
Get a bit of air in a minute, will we?
I hope so. Right, you look happy with everything?
Yeah, T's and P's, all good.
Well, as good as we're ever going to get.
Ready to go?
Oh, we're just lining up the centre. Right, flaps are set. Forward, fuel pumps on. Ready to go?
Roger, Delta Echo's rolling.
Airspeed's
Watch
already.
those trees.
40.
So, probably want a VX out, won't you? 65.
Bloody hell.
Lima Mike, I'll enter and backtrack at 27.
You alright?
Yep.
Lima Mike.
A little bit smoother now.
Yeah, about there would be good for downwind. Watch that terrain ahead.
I'll be honest, I was a bit annoyed with myself on this trip because I found myself interfering too much. John, Richard and Sean are all experienced pilots, and so there really was no need for me to tell them what to do. Note to self, keep your mouth shut.
Right, take a left turn a bit because you've got terrain ahead. Just try and head down that valley until we've got a bit of height. Golf Delta Echo has left the ATZ to the northeast and requests the appropriate Scottish information frequency. We've got 2 here.
Delta Echo, what level or height are you intending to fly at?
3,000 feet, Golf Delta Echo.
Roger, Scottish information 119.875.
119.875, good day to you, Golf Delta Echo.
Bye-bye.
Scottish information, good afternoon. Golf Bravo Hotel Delta Echo, request basic service.
Golf Bravo Hotel Delta Echo, Scottish information, good afternoon, flash message.
Golf Bravo Hotel Delta Echo is a TB10 Perth to Inverness VFR. Currently 5 miles to the northeast of Perth, routing around the coastline and requesting a basic service. 2 POB.
Golf Delta Echo, Roger, Scottish 7401, basic service, and report approaching the Aberdeen control area.
Squawk 7401, basic service, Wilco, Golf Bravo Hotel Delta Echo. So, hello everyone, welcome aboard John's TB10, Golf Bravo Hotel Delta Echo. And we have just left Perth, as you've seen, and we're heading out to the coast, going up the Aberdeenshire coast, past Aberdeen, and around the top again into Inverness. As you can see, it's a lovely day, very, very windy today. Probably winds of about 30 knots up at Inverness, but it's straight down the runway. So we shall look forward to that when we get there.
Well, you will.
No, you're flying today.
Indeed.
We had a nice night in Perth. Perth was quite pleasant, wasn't
Nice place, Perth. We like Perth. Hotel was old but very pleasant.
We stayed at the George Hotel, wasn't it?
George Hotel.
Or the Royal George.
Royal George, I said. I've been there a long time, but it was good. Look at that climb now, look. 500 feet a minute, and I'm not doing anything.
Right.
One of the unique features of John's TB10 is that very few of the gauges work at all. For me, looking to check that all the engine parameters are favourable, it was a bit disconcerting.
What's that one?
Oil pressure.
Should it be at the bottom?
Always does that.
God.
If you move the pitch for the propeller, it'll go back up. So it's the sensor that's somewhere between the two. It's done it for years, it's not the oil pressure itself. We've got a backup red light there, so there's loads of oil pressure.
Yeah.
The route we've chosen takes us up the Aberdeenshire coast, and there's a low-level VFR route through Aberdeen's CTR that we're hoping to make use of.
You reckon we just go up the coast then, ignore the fact going out to
Delta Echo on November 214 Charlie, Scottish information at Aberdeen QNH 1024.
1024, November Charlie Lima.
Golf Delta Echo, copy, 1024. Montrose now, request frequency change. Aberdeen approach 119.055.
Golf Delta Echo, Roger, Scott, Conspicuity and Aberdeen have your details.
Golf Delta Echo, Squawk, Conspicuity, goodbye. Aberdeen approach, good afternoon. Golf Bravo Hotel Delta Echo, request basic service and transit.
Golf Bravo Hotel Delta Echo, Aberdeen, good afternoon. It is a basic service. Squawk 4253, the Aberdeen QNH 1024.
Squawk 4253, QNH 1024, Golf Bravo Hotel Delta Echo.
Golf Delta Echo, report your present altitude.
3,100 feet, 1024, Golf Delta Echo.
Golf Delta Echo, Roger, are you familiar with the Stonehaven and Peter airplane?
Hey Fab, just need the altitude, we can transit that through.
Golf Delta Echo, no problem. So Golf Bravo Hotel Delta Echo, you see the transit Aberdeen control airspace on the Stonehaven and Peterhead lane, VFR, not above altitude 3,000 feet.
John is lucky enough to own this TB10. Since I'm getting into aircraft ownership myself, I'm interested to know how much it costs him to look after it and keep it each year.
Do you know roughly what would you mind saying,
well,
how much
no,
you spend on it a year?
I don't. The hangarage fee, because we keep it hangared, is about $320 a month. But they get it out, put it away for you as required.
Yeah.
You can keep it outside, it's only about £130 a month, but there's a waiting list for hangarage, so I managed to get in there and I'm happy with that. The annual last year, it didn't need a lot doing to it, was about £3,000, which I think is about average for an annual. There was a couple of odds and ends that need to be done down the line, but that was the cost. Fuel, well, we calculated, didn't we, yesterday, cruising up there, 40 litres an hour at around 115 to 120 knots, leaned off.
And for those that don't know, you know, avgas fuel varies, but it's at the moment in the region of sort of £1.80 a litre or thereabouts, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about that. It varies a bit, but it's kind of running the same as about the same price as a Bentley Continental or a Porsche. That's about what it does to the gallon. But you do get places quicker.
Golf Delta Echo, radar control service.
Radar control service, Golf Delta Echo. So, yeah, when we're kind of weighing up all the costs, rather than the kind of hourly costs of actual flying it, just thinking about the annual costs of maintenance, keeping it, insurance and so on, I mean, you've got sort of 3,000 hangarage.
Bird there. Yep.
3,000 annual.
Yep.
So that's 6,000. Insurance, a couple of thousand.
And then before Charlie Lima.
Oh, thereabouts.
2 grand.
So we're already up to £8,000, and there might be a bit of maintenance on top. So about 10,000 a year you would budget for it, wouldn't you?
If you budget 10 grand, but because although I own the aeroplane, because I have an arrangement with 3 other people that they can fly the aeroplane, which has the benefit of keeping the aeroplane flying, and I mainly fly with them anyway, so that helps.
Yeah.
They contribute towards the cost a little bit. And that just helps offset the standing.
I mean, that's why so many people share, you know,
Yeah.
you use these shares, because, you know, that is quite an outlay.
It's a lot of money. But if you've got others helping you with it,
Yeah.
then it does make a difference.
Of course.
On approach to Inverness, we position to make way for an EasyJet passenger aeroplane on final approach, and then join right base to land.
Got the runway?
Got the runway.
Good man. And so that danger area extends to that tip there of that little bit of land. So as long as you don't go over that bit of land there, you're well clear of the danger area.
Got it.
Golf Delta Echo, turning final runway 23.
Golf Delta Echo, runway 23, wind is 26015 knots, just let land.
Clear land 23, Golf Delta Echo. Number 1. Very good.
So here we are at Inverness Airport, blowy day, great approach, doing a really slow final approach into Inverness because of that headwind, probably a 7 knot crosswind actually, so not too bad as it turned out. And just got the fuel topped up now, and we're going to head off to Highlands Aviation and then off to our hotel for another evening in Scotland. Fantastic. That's all for now. Thank you for riding along with us. Above all though, fly safely, my friends.